So for today's video, as you have known, I am focusing on styling pieces, curating your personal wardrobe, but also maximizing on the garments that you have available, or if you want to build on acquiring pieces in the future. So in this video, I wanted to talk about 3 classic silhouettes that you can start building your wardrobe with, but also if you do have them currently, then you can just build around that. Okay, so there's 3 silhouettes that I wanted to focus on. The first one would be the bomber jackets, second are the chore jackets, and then the third one would be the flannel / overshirt. All right, so for the first silhouette that I wanted to talk about is the bomber style jackets, which, as we all know, dated back in 1950s, originated from the style MA1 flight jacket. So it has been throughout the years, has transitioned into modern day fashion. The first particular one is from the brand SSSTEIN, founded by Chore Asakawa in Japan, but the brand, I believe, is based in Paris. He debuted quite recently back in 2016 for autumn winter. This particular jacket though is from autumn winter 23. It's called the oversized flight jacket. Has really got some sort of vintage feel to it as well, but also having some little tweaks to make it a little bit more elevated. So this one is heavily inspired by the MA1 flight jacket, as you can see, but then the difference between is the fit and the proportion. The jacket itself is a bit more longer, has that sort of oversized fit to it. The leather touches or details, for example, is this inner panel in a flap that is made out of leather. Also, like the cut on the inside of the jacket and the pockets is also leather, while the outside is nylon. So they call this fabric Omitex, which is sort of like a premature or like a minor water resistant fabric. So it still adds up a lot to it as a whole, but also, you know, the double zip riris, which is on the jacket as well, which I find really helpful and versatile in terms of styling pieces as well. So good details, not so much going on, very minimal at the same time, but also elevated. Then the next bomber jacket is from the brand called VUJA. Originally started as a YouTube channel by Ken Ijima, based in Japan as well. This was from the collection 008. They call it the VUJA Max Satin Pillow Bomber. Pillow means because the padding of the jacket is made out of the same fabric as what you use in your Dunos. So it's really comfortable, really warm at the same time as well. It also has this really cropped sort of look, which is originated from the MA1 style again, but then it has those details that I also like. So this one, the pockets, it's made out of magnets instead of a snap button enclosure. So I find that really easy and convenient, but also innovative at the same time. Again, the padding on this one is really warm and comfortable. Lining is also smooth, as if it was made out of silk. So it's really comfortable to wear, practical at the same time, and it's got this really flattering silhouette on the back part, which you would see on the B-roll right now, is that the back part is a bit more rounded shape to create that sort of unique silhouette, as if you're wearing like a shell on the back, but it's just create this really voluminous sort of fit to it at the same time. Okay, so for the second silhouette is the chore jackets, which are originated from this French chore jacket in this really nice blue that I personally find flattering as well to just have in rotation in your wardrobe. This is an actual vintage piece as well, dated in the 1980, specifically 1985. It has sort of still remains its, you know, vintage feel to it. Has some slight distressing. The buttons are also different all the way, which the users have sort of changed over the years. There are also some sort of oil stains and marks throughout the jacket, which then again shows you the age. And then yeah, it's just still a nice color, still versatile to style with. I mostly style this very casually in the summertime, but also if you wanted to have it a bit more elevated, it just depends on the pieces that you wear it with. But from this particular style of jacket, I wanted to show you, fast forward to this organic dyed cotton duck canvas from the brand AURALEE. It's founded by Ryota EY, which is another Tokyo based label. Love the brand, quite recent, quite new as well in the industry. I just love, you know, the pieces and the vision that they're going. So this particular piece has got this really nice detail, and I actually love this. It's a detachable cuff leather collar, which then if you remove it, it would show the actual collar, which is a corduroy collar. Now, you can always keep it on if you want to keep things elevated, but if you want to keep things casual, then you would have to just detach it and show the corduroy. I just feel like that's also like another key feature in styling pieces. And as you can see, it's a different jacket with the leather collar on, and then vice versa. Another nice detail as well, heavy organic dyed, so it is unique on its own. I believe they're also hand dyed as well at the same time, which makes it a bit more precious and beautiful at the same time. Heavy padded as well on the inner side with brushed cotton. Made in Japan. It's just a nice sort of silhouette, but also like this particular jacket is kind of a mix of the French Chore but also the military Chore jacket, which I don't have with me right now, but it just reminds me of this particular zipper right here that literally is identical to the military Chore jacket. And obviously the style with the snap buttons over, but then the elongated fit to it just reminds me of the Chore jacket, especially the pockets on the two large pockets on the outer part of this piece. All right, so for the third silhouette is the flannel slash overshirt, which originated back in the 17th century, was made to use as a piece for warmth, comfort, but also over the years it has transitioned into something that we use on a day-to-day basis as a layering piece. Now this first particular piece is from Our Legacy, which is the worn in black welding shirt. Now it says black on the description, but it has this really brown hue to it, like really dark brown, but Italian calfskin all throughout. We've got the horn buttons as well, which obviously for durability at the same time. And then it's just, you know, I've worn this for heaps of time now, and then you could see like the age that I've put into this jacket. So basically it's what I find like good about this jacket is that when you wear it over time, especially leather, it just becomes your own piece because you basically have worn in the jacket, so then it kind of just makes that history over time, which I find really flattering and unique. And some people not like sort of aging leather, but for me it's just the patina itself is just the most beautiful thing about it. They also made it weldings because I believe they wanted to the iteration of a workwear overshirt, as I've mentioned. So really inspired by that, but then also, you know, elevated in styling as well. And then the next flannel is from the brand Bottega Veneta. This is from Spring Summer 23, which is still from the Matthew Blizzy era. One of my favorite ones in my wardrobe. This is also seen on Kate Moss. I don't know if you've seen the runway, but it's become really a popular piece from Bottega Veneta. But it's in this really flannel-like print to it, but then you don't know it's made out of leather, right? So again, really inspired by the flannel look that we still are and have been wearing day to day, but then this is such an elevated twist to it by Blazee is to make it full on leather. So full on leather, horn buttons at the same time to add durability when you wear it here and there. And yeah, this one doesn't really show any patina to it. It's just really beautiful. The print is amazing. And it's just meticulous how the flannel print is printed on leather, which I find really amazing. So one of my favorite pieces as well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yum.
So this is my M65 coat. It's a very classic piece, very historical silhouette. It is a true vintage piece, so it's not a replica or anything. It is a real army coat that I picked up. It does have a few features that I do want to change. My style is very simple, very clean. I would say this jacket has some very rough pieces to it. Like this little lapel here, I want to take this off to make it a cleaner shoulder, but I will keep the buttons on just to suggest that it was still there. There's also this neck piece that I do want to flip over and make it a cleaner lining, like the inside. It has zippers on it at the moment, which is a bit too rough for my aesthetic. That's the same with these zippers, these exposed zippers here. So they're quite rough. I want to take that off, keep it as buttons so that it's much cleaner. There's also the length, which I was planning to change. I was planning to make it shorter, a bit shorter, maybe around here, but that would take away from the M65 look. So I'm thinking I'll just keep that. And I'll keep all these pockets on to make it a cleaner look. There's also this button up here. Bit of a random button. I'm not sure what it's for. If anyone knows, please let me know. I was thinking of taking this off and just attaching that to the collar so that I can make it a high neck. But that's the look. Tell me what you think.
Fire.
Oh, this is not a good spot. These are some leather scraps that I've got left over from some projects. This is a very nice lamb hide, very smooth, buttery. It is very, very thin. I used this on a leather collar in one of my recent projects. You can see that just over here. This one is full leather collar, backed with cotton, but it's just nice and thin, very malleable, so it's easy to work with. There's also the leather buttons down below that I attached myself onto a metal button. That one was from the fabric store in Newtown. So if you guys want to pick up any nice leathers, definitely head over there. There's also these cowhides that are very thick, very sturdy. I would use these for back tabs. I haven't used them yet, but I'm planning to use them on back tabs on denim, pants, even on jackets. Just because it's so thick, it would just have a nice structure to them for a back tab. That's these two here from the Reverse Garbage in, I believe, Marrickville. But yeah, very nice pickups for leather.
Do you have any more samples of the jacket that you made? Or?
Yeah, well, there's other projects that I've been doing. There's pants. If you guys want to see those, just let us know in the comments and we'll show them for you. So a bit of a progress report. We've taken off the lapels. It's much cleaner now. Just drops the shoulder. It shows off this darting. Very nice. On both sides.
Very nice.
Just shows off that darting so much more.
Yeah.
And that's just for the movement.
Yeah. But also because then it was over the shoulders, so it kind of just makes you to focus on that detail instead of what's behind it. It's really nice.
Yeah. And then also the zipper. So that's gone now. If you remember,
Much more cleaner to leave.
That was on here. But it's just much cleaner without it.
And then just leave the buttons too, hey?
Yeah.
Snap buttons.
Snap buttons. Over here. Yeah. A lot nicer on the shoulders. I really like that. And then what we're planning to do is put a leather collar just across here. That's this one. So to give a bit of a visual of that. Imagine that as the
Turn on
collar.
this side. Oh,
So
fire.
tough.
It just
That's a
changes the
completely
whole
different
thing,
jacket.
hey? On the
Oh,
other
that's
side?
so nice. On the other side too.
Yeah, the black just breaks it up a bit, but then it makes it a bit more elevated.
So nice with this collar. And I'll make that a double leather as well, so it's folded over. And then when you pop it up, it'll still be leather.
Still with
With a
leather.
button potentially.
With a button potentially to just snap it, yeah.
Just to make that a high collar. Oh wow.